Hey, I'm Nida.
I'm Alex.
We watch movies that I haven't seen. I didn't have a childhood as a child. And there's a bunch of movies. Here's a list. I think I might have added some. Ooh. Waterfall. Wow.
How long's the list?
I don't know.
Over?
And we're going to talk about Pretty Woman.
Yay.
Yeah. I watched like a week ago, so I don't remember everything about it. But it was a pretty good movie. A lot of my friends are saying how I shouldn't watch it, but they're all guys.
They were saying stuff like, it wasn't that great of a movie. But, I mean, it's a classic. That's what it is.
It's a classic. It's not like I'm watching all the best movies in the world. I'm watching a classic. I give it a C. B. I give it a B. I'd watch it again. I don't mind. Because Ricky was saying how, you know, this cannot happen. A prostitute can't just marry some guy and live happily ever after. And yeah, that definitely can't happen unless you're Cinder fucking Ella. The movie. Kit was definitely a real prostitute who's gonna end up being like some monster.
She was doing
drugs. So it's not like there weren't any real prostitutes. There were definitely some real prostitutes. People died. People died in that movie.
Really?
They talked about it.
Right.
You know, like she's all like skinny.
Yeah.
What's her face died?
Yeah. Julia Roberts' character was like, she was new.
Yeah, she was new. She was a new prostitute.
And she had like this spunk, this attitude.
She was all like, don't mess with me. I stopped doing drugs when I was 14. So that means she's been doing drugs since she was born all the way till 14 years old. And she decided to stop.
At first, it wasn't even for like
sex. It was just he wanted directions.
He wanted directions, and then he saw her like attitude, like, man, she's pretty cool.
She knows how to drive a stick shift. I barely know how to drive. I hated that guy.
The lawyer, was his lawyer or accountant, like?
His attorney?
I don't know. That guy. He's balding.
He was from Seinfeld, and in Seinfeld he was so funny. And then I saw him in this movie, and I was like, wow, you're the worst person in the world.
Yeah, like, he tried to, like, rape her. God.
He made her feel so like a prostitute. Ooh.
He's such a whore.
What was his name? Spunky?
Peter.
Scully.
I call him Peter. It's not his name. I just made it up.
Julia Roberts' name was Cinderella.
Wow. I already forgot.
Wow.
And you should remember. I watched it a week ago.
Look, alright.
And what about the other guys? What's his name? Richard Gere?
Yeah, Richard Gere.
What was
his name? I thought it was Richard Gere for a second. Yeah, we got that one name. No.
Is it Hank? No, it's not Hank.
I feel like it was started with an R. Robert? No, it was like I think it was Robert. No.
We don't know the
Richard?
name.
It was Richard.
That's his name.
Michael? Matthew. It was like a really long name that's just
Rich
short.
guy.
Richard. No, it's not Richard. You know who I love? My favorite character of the whole movie was, I forgot his name. I had notes about this. I wonder what my notes are. He played the manager of the hotel.
Yeah!
He was
so cool.
I loved him when he first met Richard Gere.
Yeah.
He's all like, hi, Richard, your niece is upstairs.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't have a niece. And he's like, I know. I'm the manager of the hotel. And he's like going away. And it's like,
yeah.
What's his name? His name in the thing. I want to call him Gatsby.
Gatsby?
Yeah.
In the movie?
Yeah, I think that's his name. But it's
Gatsby? I think the actor's name, I always just like, he's Sir William. There's some people that are like, that have Sir for them.
Yeah.
Or like
Sir Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like lords or whatever.
Is Ian McKellen gay?
Yeah.
Right?
He is.
He's so adorable.
He is.
Anyways, Pretty Woman. Favorite character? Gatsby.
His name wasn't Gatsby.
I don't care.
Hotel manager guy.
George?
Wait, was that the... I feel that's Richard Gere's...
Is it George?
I don't know. Bridget and Barney?
Barney. Bridget. Okay. Barney was the hotel manager.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bridget was the lady he took Julia Roberts to get clothes or whatever. And then Barney and Bridget should be together forever.
Oh, yeah, they're cute.
OTP. He's like a professional.
You just wrote Barney's name. You didn't write anyone else's name.
No, they weren't important. He was my favorite.
What's it? You
Yeah.
write anyone's name. Edward.
Yeah. See, it's a really long name. You could call him Eddie, but she always called him Edward. What's her name? We'll never know. Edward can play the piano very well.
He can.
And then they had sex on the piano.
We did have sex on the piano. I love how he told them to leave.
Really?
Those people. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, can you leave? And they just, sure. I'm like, he doesn't live there.
You guys, you're not the boss. Dude, that's shit to do. Barney was great. At first I was like, oh my god, he's a prick. But then he was so proud of her in the end.
I know.
He was all like, oh, you're in a dress.
I love him because, like, you can hate them 1 second or like feel uncomfortable and then like love them. And I love him so much because in the beginning he was like, I don't ever want to see you here again. Like, don't come back. And he's like, okay. And then later he's like, I'm Papa Bear.
Yeah.
You can come back anytime you feel
like
it.
I have all this money and I don't know what to do with it. When she went to that first shop, you know, and she's all like, I just want to buy stuff. And they're all like, there's something here for you.
You can't afford it.
Blah, blah, blah. Get out of here. We want you out of here. But then she's all like, girl, you work on commission? Ha! You missed out. You missed out. Money, bitch.
The ending where, like, you know how Edward's like scared of heights?
Oh yeah.
So he climbed the thing anyways.
Oh,
I was like,
oh. Also, when you were talking about the boobage, there was not just a little second of boobage. There was like a whole minute, like 20 frames.
I didn't know. I don't pay attention to boobs that much. Nida. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Anyways, great movie. I give it a. I don't know. I just gave it a grade. Listen, right?
Listen.
B plus. I got a B minus.
I mean, it's a 90s movie.
The 90s was a weird age.
It had like cliche kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean all the things in that. Well.
Yeah, I know.
All the things in the 90s was cliche. The dance moves in the beginning were great. The 90s, man. The 90s.
The 90s.
Right?
You know. Romantic movie.
Yeah, rom-com. Rom-com.
Rom-com.
She stopped doing drugs when she was 14. I can't get over that.
She was like in middle school.
Just starting 9th grade, maybe.
That's when she decided to quit. She didn't
Yeah.
start.
No,
she was like quitting.
My life is getting too real. Alright, thanks for watching.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye.
Wow. Hopefully you keep watching our other.
What's your dream? What's your dream? What's your dream? Like in the beginning. That's me. You know. What's your dream? It's like kissing. It's too personal. And then you and I are such similar creatures. We both screw people for money. Ew. That was that guy.
Gross.
He said that. I hate that guy. You shouldn't neglect your gums. I'm high on life. Can't you tell? Who said that? I liked it so much I almost peed my pants.
It's our whole life.
Yeah. I'm literally peeing my pants right now.